Let's see. Let's see if I can find. Okay. So this is for Detroit, like usage. So this is for like, so they use 57.68% coal, 23.4% nuclear, 9% natural gas, 0.21% oil, 0.17% hydroelectric, just under 10% of renewables, biofuels, biomass, solar are like minuscule percentages. Then there's wind is 8%, wood and solid waste incineration are like pretty much nothing. So that's what it's like for Detroit. Why doesn't everybody do solar? It should be mandatory. Fuck. Elk. Deal with her. Is 74%. Yeah, a surprising amount of like electricity generation is still coal. We have played so much fucking border. Solar's pretty good. I mean, I would install solar panels. Okay. No, it's just another fucking week of like a day of like Ubisoft just choosing a random map that appears 97% of the time in the fucking ranked map pool. $70 a month. The power month with a house with solar with 6 people in it. Solar is cheap as fuck. Yeah, that you're ignoring the fucking $20,000-$30,000 plus dollars in fucking cost to install it initially. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like, I like solar. I would fucking, I would get solar. I totally would. But, like, let's not pretend it's fucking inexpensive. It came with your house. It probably did, but you're paying for it. It's not free. It's included in the price of the house. Either directly or indirectly. Didn't expect to, bud. The Thatcher on breach, Ace or Thermite far out.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it. Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated.
It's not free.
Mission successful.
Dumbasses. I mean, I'll probably, when I redo my roof, I'll need to do probably in about 4 years. I'll probably I probably really will. Yeah, there's a lot of factors when it comes to solar, but I would do it. I guarantee you, the thing is when you're like, you buy a house with solar on it, it's subsidized in the.
Secure the
So
bomb.
technically, they'll like, it'll be there. But it would have been cheaper without it. You know what I mean? It's like being on an acre of land compared to half an acre. Yeah, it comes with it. It's free, but it's just included in the price. I just like the idea of solar. It's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool that you like generate your own power and stuff like that at your house. You know, if you have battery backup and stuff, you basically just are on. I know you can't do it completely in most circumstances, but you can control a lot of power on your own, right? I have a big generator. Honestly, thinking about it again, I mean, I do like the generator, don't get me wrong, but I paid a lot of money for the generator, and I wish I'd have just dumped it into solar, but I would have had to redo my, like, it would make sense. Like, my roof only has maybe about 5-ish years of life left on it, so. Every new home is required to have solar panels, but that's still an increased cost. Like, it doesn't matter what way you make it, you know. It still increases the cost. Like, it all gets rolled in, right? So that just increases the cost of all new homes. Well, yeah, I mean... It's not barely anything, it's just... Oh, Doc! Oh, shit. $15K difference for a house is nothing? It's definitely a big difference, dude. $15K is a lot of money.
Op 4 found a bomb.
Bro, there is just no way these fucking losers, like... Oh my god, bro. Look how fucking bad this player is! Uninstall the game! You're as shit as they come! Like, holy fuck, man.
One friendly remaining. Seconds left. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Yeah, I'll probably do solar eventually, but not now. I'm also thinking there's probably going to be a lot more incentives in the future to do solar, hopefully. So that'll also, like, encourage me to do it.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
The sooner you start, the more you save with solar. True, but I also need to redo my roof. If I put solar panels on, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money taking the like panels off to redo the roof in 5 years. I mean, it just depends. You're saying it's that much money in Missouri for 600K. I'll give you an it just depends where you live, dude. There's a family like friend of like my wife's. They bought a 3,100 square foot house for 2.8 million or something like that, and it's not on the water, and it has like no lot. And it's honestly not even like that crazy nice. That's in Detroit. It's technically in Birmingham, so people from Detroit will kind of know what that area is. It's really nice. Honestly, dude, get the fuck off with this shit. Dating ass fucking bitch. Fuck you.
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Fuck, how do I get back? Yep. I mean, there's just certain areas that are really desirable in every state, right? I mean, that's like if you live in, like, Beverly Hills, right? And you buy a 3,000 square foot house, and one's an office. If you buy a 3,000 square foot house in Beverly Hills, I'm sure it's probably like 5 million, right? It's all about, like, location, right? Every state has, like, affluent areas, even if it's supposedly, like, a trashy area, right? I mean, there's a fucking lot of industry in Detroit. There's a lot of people with a lot of fucking money here. And it's a desirable area. Everyone wants to live there, and there's only a limited number of homes in that area. So we will, you know, the price is driven up like fucking crazy. That's just the way it works. Would I pay that much for that house? Fucking absolutely never. But, you know. All it is just location. I'm sure there's, you know, the area of Missouri that he's talking about is probably very nice. All right, everybody want to live in Detroit? I mean, there's a lot of really nice areas here. There are. Well, just what they see on the news is not actually what it's like here at all. Mm-hmm.
We need to locate a bomb.
It's just like anywhere else. There's bad neighborhoods, like Chicago, right? Chicago has a lot of really bad areas too. It's a nice place to live and shit. Just depends where you are. You probably wouldn't want to live in certain neighborhoods. In other neighborhoods, you probably couldn't afford to live there because they're fucking crazy, you know?
10 seconds to go.
Unless you're Amir, then you can afford to.
5 seconds to insertion. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
I'm taking thermite. It's fine. Alright, monitor's clear.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
trash, dude.
Friendly mission success.
You want to live in Chicago either? I mean, I would just say this. Anywhere that you could think of where you're like thinking in your head, like, wow, that's a fucking shithole, right? There's guaranteed like badass places to live there. Honestly, though, Detroit is not bad. The Metro Detroit area. Yeah, there's certain like neighborhoods and stuff that are bad. I've explained this a bunch. So sorry for everyone I'm repeating this for, but like, it's honestly not bad. Like the the healthcare is excellent here. Education's pretty decent. The cost of living is pretty is relatively cheap. Jobs are relatively high paying.
To use your drone to locate a bomb.
So low cost of living, relatively high, paying jobs is a nice combo. Especially if you have like kids and stuff, you can get like a nice plot of land and some room and stuff like that, and still like not be away from civilization. And you can have any type of food you want, like pretty much in the world in Detroit. You can shop at any store basically. There's everything is here. I mean, even like major shit that you wouldn't even think of, like for example, we have one of like 30 passport offices in like the U.S. that will give you a
5 seconds
passport
before
within 1 hour. Like, right? Like, just like things like that. Like, there's like everything
Bomb
here,
must
pretty
be
much,
located and defused.
that you can think of. Mexican tacos in Detroit. If you go to Southwest Detroit, my uncle is from San Diego, which is like obviously like some of the best Mexican food out there, right? And he said the best Mexican food he's ever eaten was in Southwest Detroit. I'm just saying. One east there, one office. You live in downtown Detroit for 25 years. It's a very small portion that gives a bad name, and that's the news. Pretty much. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, this is the thing. I'm sure, like, I would probably argue, like, agree that there's probably overall better food options in, like, maybe LA or New York or whatever, but, I mean, we have really good restaurants for every variety of food. Like, there's never been a time where, like, well, okay, I'll give you an example. Like,
4 last operator standing.
I had a friend who, when I was in San Francisco, took me to a K barbecue place, and he's like, "This is the best K barbecue I've ever had in the United States." He's Korean as well. Like, he literally visits Korea yearly. His family still lives there, and it was good. Like, the place he took me to, like, fucking super good. But I mean, it wasn't like that much better than like the place that
Is active, protected at all costs.
like places that I've been to in Detroit. Like, yes, it was definitely better. I would agree with that for sure. But like, not to the level where I'm like sticking it. Unlucky.
Destroyed. Mission failed.
Right? Like, it was definitely, I would say it's definitely better. But it wasn't like, oh my god, this is fucking insane. Like, it's like so many steps better. Like, yes, it was better than the K barbecue we have in Detroit, but like, it's like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like, the stuff in Detroit, let's say I'm giving that K barbecue, like, that was the best K barbecue I've probably had. Let's say I give it a 10, right? Okay, the stuff I'd give in Detroit is like a 9.5, because that was previously the best K barbecue I ever had, right? This is an example. Like, it's not that much of a difference, you know? Like, yes, it is better, but... Is it worth having 4 times the cost of living to get that? I don't think so. I don't believe so. But it's to each their own, right? Like, obviously, in his opinion, living in San Francisco, where the cost of living is 4 times higher than Detroit, probably, I'd bet easily. You know, to have like some a half a point better K barbecue, not for me. I'd rather spend less money, and it'll be more of a treat when I go to those places to eat it.
Insertion in 5 seconds. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
I honestly should play IQ.
Bomb has been located.
I honestly should. You piece. Stop peeking, dude. Like, what? Why? Why are you peeking that shit?
Last operator standing. Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser. Op 4 neutralized.
All right. I have to just pick up the ash and fucking go. GG, boys. Sometimes you just gotta pick up the ash and zoom, zoom, boom, boom. Carrying a champion in ranked. Do I get my fucking diamond back now? Probably not, because I'm gonna get like 25. No, we got it back. Let's go. Most patient Ash player. I actually know the people I was playing with. That's Slime. Slime's actually a nice guy. He's a very good player, but he just probably had a bad game. I'm still gonna make that a YouTube video though. A good title. That's the second YouTube channel. That video will be there along with many other great videos. So make sure you're subbed for daily full games of Rainbow Six. Okay. Never get burned out by this game? Honestly, no. I mute all voice chat. So